Hey folks, welcome back to the farm. Today we're going to talk about home gardens. Are they cost effective? Can you really save money? Is it worth your time? That's a question I get asked a lot, and we're going to kind of talk a little bit about it and just my opinion on stuff. Growing a home garden does have the potential to save you some money, and I'm going to go over some things that's going to help you get to that point. But just like everything else, you got to be careful when you start. I mean, you can spend a fortune and get one tomato. So I'm gonna go over some things that I think can help you get to the point of saving some money off your grocery bill, and plus you'll get a better quality product too. When you grow it, you get a lot more satisfaction growing your own food. So let's get to the first thing. First thing you need to think about before you start in your home garden is to select vegetables to grow that you like and that you're going to eat. There's no sense wasting your time on stuff that you're not going to eat. Like I don't like kale, so I don't grow kale. Now, you can try stuff. Like I tried eggplant, we kind of like it, so we grow it now, stuff like that. So, I mean, try new stuff that you think you would like, but if you don't like broccoli, like I don't like cauliflower, so I don't grow it, stuff like that, just cut it out because you're going to be wasting your time. So you need to select vegetables that you're going to eat, that you enjoy eating, because that will give you the motivation to grow and get that garden going. Next point I would like to say is grow vegetables that you can preserve or will store easily. So like, I mean, stuff that you can freeze or can. So we do a lot of canning in our house. We do a lot of freezing. We use a vacuum sealer, and we vacuum seal all our stuff that we freeze, and it works out great throughout the year. It's like when you cut that freezer bag open, you have it's really good quality, and it's even frozen like that. It's really good stuff. It's a lot better stuff you get at the store. So we do a lot of freezing, a lot of canning. So, you know, stuff like green beans, tomatoes, like we grow tomatoes, and of course we preserve those. We preserve it as spaghetti sauce and tomato sauce and whole tomatoes. Sometimes we do ketchup, we do a lot of salsa. So all that stuff with tomatoes, if you got a big crop of tomatoes, you can turn all that stuff into some high value stuff that's a lot better than you can get at the store. Like that spaghetti sauce my wife makes in cans, oh my goodness, it's some of the best stuff you can eat. Green beans, of course, we can those, and they're good. And we freeze squash, and we freeze peppers. Green peppers we use year round. And stuff that she makes, like gumbo, she puts peppers in, and omelets we do peppers in. I mean, it's just on and on and on. So anything you can think of, we freeze okra. You can't really freeze zucchini, but she'll freeze it sometimes and use it in zucchini bread because it don't freeze real good, but in bread it don't matter. So stuff like that you can learn, and you can have your crop saved that you grow and eat all year long like we do. So that way it really save you a ton of money, and you're going to get a more healthy product too. That's one of the other things we like. So that's the other thing. That's another point. Keep in mind on how to save money with a garden. Also, if you grow stuff that are expensive in the stores, like tomatoes, beans, green beans, cucumbers you can preserve. Going back to my other point, you can preserve cucumbers as pickles. We do that. We do bread and butter. We do kosher deals, sweet pickles, pickle relish. I mean, it goes on and on and on and on. We pickled, forgot about pickled jalapenos. That's one of my favorite too. We pickle those. So we can them, and they're really good. So anyway, pick vegetables that are high value at the store, like beets, carrots, if you have the room, some melons are expensive, squash, lettuce is expensive. So all that stuff most everything except melons you can grow in a pretty confined space. So keep that in mind too. So if you grow stuff that you like, that's high, that's got a high value at the store, you can grow it at your house and save you a ton of money that way. So before you start, do some research on stuff that grows in your area. You need to find out what zone you're in, and I'm gonna make another video about starting your garden. So this is just a precursor to that. So if you're thinking about it, saying, well, I don't know if I'm gonna save money or not, this is what this one's about. So this is to kind of get you going that way. you can save some money. So, but you need to do some planning. You need to look at your seeds, just like everything else. If you start with, you need to start with seeds if you can. Seeds will be your most expensive way to start a garden. Then when you go buying plants like tomatoes, some pepper plants, stuff like that, you really got to be careful. You can't go to Home Depot. If you got a big garden, I mean, they're really outrageous prices now. I think it was like $6 or $7 last year for a 6-pack. So you're not gonna save money buying it like that. But you can go other places like your local, if your school has a FFA program, I buy a ton of stuff from them. I'm lucky I got 2 schools that have that in my area, so I support both of them. You can go to a local farmer. Sometimes local farmers will have plants for sale. We're kind of thinking about getting into some of that. I don't know about this year if we're going to make it, but in the future. And local greenhouses. We have a local greenhouse that sells some pretty good plants at reasonable prices. So check those before. Don't go to a big box store and spend that kind of money. So check around on that. So do your research, decide what you want to do, what you want to plant, and then research where to buy the stuff. And start with seeds if you can. Some good places for a home gardener to buy seeds is like M.A. Gardener, Baker Creek, Seeds and Such, High Mowing Seeds. Those are some excellent places just right off the top of my mind to buy some good quality seeds, and they're not very expensive. Baker Creek has free shipping. M.I. Gardener probably has the cheapest seeds. They used to be $1. I don't buy from them anymore, but I think they're $2 now. So you can check out the website and see how much they are. That's a good starting point. My last point is start small. It takes practice to do stuff just like anything you do. You need to practice, start small. You can build on top of that once you learn. You just can't take a tomato plant, plant it in the ground, and then come back 70 days later and pick a tomato. There's a lot goes in between that 70 days. So just keep that all in mind. But my answer to, can a home garden save you money? Yes, if it's done right, done some planning, buy some correct stuff, grow what you want, you're gonna save money on your food. And not only that, you're gonna get a better quality, a lot better quality you get at the store. Once you get that first tomato off and you cut it open and you eat it and you think, my gosh, what have I been buying this my whole life? You've never had a good one. And I'm surprised that a lot of people have never had a real good homegrown tomato. So worst comes to worst, you go to your farmer's market. A lot of people do that, buy from them. Most of it's homegrown, so you need to watch out for that too. I'll talk about that in another video. So anyway, I hope this is helpful. Hope this pushes you towards that edge. If you're thinking about it, you're on the fence, I hope this kind of pushes you over. And I'm going to show y'all how to start a garden. My wife's wanting to start her own garden, so we're going to do that. We'll probably do it next week and get started on that. And so I'll bring you all along and kind of give you some tips and stuff that I've learned through the years, and maybe it'll help you on. So give us a thumbs up. Hope you like this video. It's a nasty day out here today. I couldn't really work outside, so we're inside the high tunnel. I could be working in here, but we got some stuff to do this evening. So hope you like the video. Support your local farmer. Hit that subscribe button, please. Hit that subscribe button. Follow us on our journey. I'm gonna show y'all how to do gardens. Show y'all how we go to market garden, to the farmer's market. Show you how we grow in this high tunnel. Show you how we go in our greenhouse. Show our goats and our sheep and our chickens and all that good stuff. All that good stuff. So anyway, give us a thumbs up. Hit that subscribe button. Support your local farmer. We'll see you down here in the farm in the next video.